My name is Samantha, and for my 5-minute presentation I wanted to analyse the John Lewis Christmas adverts that are now brought out every year. The now iconic adverts start in 2007 with a 1-minute video called Shadows. So since this first advert in 2007, as I just said, it's become like an annual sort of event, which means the release of the advert is like a sign that Christmas is now on the way. It's now gotten to a point where popular UK YouTubers film their reactions each year to the videos and generate quite a successful amount of views. Throughout the years, the effort and budget going into these videos has increased astronomically, such as the 2015's The Man on the Moon video costing around £7 million to make. So this leads to the assumption that not only are these videos adored by the public, they are also somehow generating quite a bit of increase in sales for John Lewis. Now, how is this happening? Well, it seems that with each year there is a significant increase in views, with the last year's advert being the Elton John Christmas special, generating around 50 million views, which is a 16% increase on the previous year's one, Moz the Monster. Accompanying this comes great sales success in beauty and fashion, especially in the women's fashion area. John Lewis even brought out sort of merch for the Elton John special, such as t-shirts and re-releasing CDs, which sold really well. How is it that people are so affected by a 2-minute video? A closer look at 2014's Monty the Penguin video might tell us why. Monty the Penguin follows the story of a young boy during Christmas time and the adventures he goes on with his pet penguin Monty. The boy begins to notice that the penguin stares at other couples quite longingly, as if wishing for that kind of love for himself. The boy has an idea. On Christmas Day, Monty the Penguin goes down the stairs to find a female penguin sitting under the tree in a gift box. The camera pans to the parents and then back to the child to see that the boy has actually been playing with 2 stuffed penguins this entire time. The screen then fades to the quote, "Give someone the Christmas they've been dreaming of." Many of the John Lewis Christmas ads are primarily non-verbal, with Monty the Penguin being completely non-verbal with only singing from the song happening in the background. I believe that they chose to do this so that it leaves the viewer with more interpretation up for the storyline. For example, at the end when we discover the boy's been playing with toy penguins this whole time. And what I interpreted from that scene is that the boy is so happy with his pet penguin toy that he can easily imagine it being a real-life penguin friend wandering around after him, or even that the magic of Christmas is so strong that it has brought this penguin to life in his mind as a friend. The camera shots are constantly changing from long shots to close-ups, zooming in and out so that the audience can see the context and winter wonderland environments that they're often roaming around in, but also see the emotions on the boy's face, or more importantly on the penguin's face. One of the ideas for this ad was to show the Monty the Penguin falling in love with the idea of love, which is possible as clearly a significant amount of the budget went into the CGI creation of the penguin so that he seems realistic as possible, and also so that they could change his facial expressions just so we can see that longing and happiness on his face. The song in Monty the Penguin is actually a cover of John Lennon's Real Love, with of course the chorus coming in when the 2 penguins meet for the first time. The ad is just full of love and Christmas spirit, leaving the audience enraptured in this story and wanting to go to John Lewis, because clearly buying from there is going to give them that same joy and Christmas experience that the boy and penguin are feeling. They could only get away with this kind of ad at Christmas time. It would be far too sickly sweet at any other time of the year, but since it's December and everyone's in that Christmas festive mood, it is totally acceptable. Whilst a very light-hearted video, it can be seen as controversial for certain groups of people, such as religions who don't believe in Christmas or don't celebrate it. It can also be seen as controversial for people who don't have a family and who will be spending Christmas alone, so seeing this advert brings them that sort of feeling of longing and sadness for a family they won't be spending Christmas with. Even people who are extremely anti-commercialist or anti-capitalist who just see Christmas as a money-making scheme for those large corporations. All in all, this analysis of the John Lewis Christmas adverts explain why they're so successful and how they generate a profit. Please look in the description below to find a link of Monty the Penguin's advert, and thank you for listening. Bye!